Hi everyone, so welcome to the Ancestral Tarot. So please choose the pile which you feel most drawn to. So these are the stones from the Baltic Sea. They're natural stones. Just feel their energy and choose the one or maybe two piles. So now let's start with the first pile. And we have this card. So I'm using mythological cards and they represent some kind of events, feelings and emotions. This is the message that the ancestors would like to tell you about what would help you into the healing journey, where to look at, what to search for, where to give the attention for. I already feel that you do have some kind of a guidance. And I think that the guidance is also connected with the nature. And that you're getting taken out of somewhere, like out of this dark forest into the light. Like they're bringing you out of somewhere of the darkness, of the emptiness, of the not the lack, but just hard difficulties and emotions that you gathered throughout your life, and maybe some of them are not even yours. They're also taking care that you have some partnerships and friendships during your journey so that you wouldn't be alone. So they also are putting their power into that, making sure that you have company, that you have somebody on your side to talk to be understood, to realize that everything is okay with you. But I know that these things that are happening to you might feel hard, strange, weird. You might even feel fear. So they are trying to give you company and reassurance that you'll be fine. Let's see what we also have. So I'm taking the cards right now. I know it's taking a time, but the messages comes into parts. So also they are talking about connecting your heart and mind. So it will be easier for you to choose wisely. Yesterday I had a talk with my mom and we talked about the old saying in our country, and they said that it's something when you do from your heart. And it's a very old saying in Lithuanian, and it sounds very, that you do something very honestly. You know, when you, their example was like, when you sneeze, that's good and honestly and strong, and they said, oh, it came straight through the, from the heart. So something very honest and true to yourself and true to your own self and your thoughts in your heart. This is also giving me the energy of the new, like not travel, but like a new beginning, like you're getting moved from the shore to somewhere, to go somewhere. It's like a new beginning, a new travel, a new start, another journey where you will find some insights, where you will find some I think it might be even connected with your career very strongly, that some kind of a new field that unfolds in front of you that you might not even expect it, or something that is really from your heart and fulfills your heart and mind. Like it fulfills your heart and eases your mind because you will be financially stable. So this is the beginning where they taking you out to the new journey where you connected with yourself and two parts of you connect into one. And also you get company, you get like friends, and I don't know how to even say that, like that you are accompanied by someone in this journey, and it makes you even more fulfilling, and it frees you somehow very much, that you have a support and you have people that understand your journey and what you're going through. And it frees you, like, from the thinking that there's something wrong with you, that you're not enough, that you're not doing life the right way. They are, through others, they are reassuring you, like, yes, you are on the right track. Yeah, like you get, you know, cheerleading for you, like, yes, you're on the right path, and yes, you're doing everything okay. Sorry, I dropped the card. I don't know, this card is telling me, like, you shouldn't worry about the time, maybe when it will happen or how it will happen. Like, you shouldn't worry. They're telling me, like, you're now blending in your environment, like you're not blending in somewhere you do not belong to. Like, finally, oh, they're seeing me, like, finally you're finding your place, and you're blending in the right community, in your field, in your heart. Like, you finally find your place, and you are accepted, you are valued, you are like, you're just in the right place for you, because you're very good, you blend in. And it's like, and everybody, when it looks like this is the place where you're supposed to be, it's very beautiful, actually. Like, it's perfect for you. It might be not for everyone, maybe not even be like very regular position or job or the thing that you do, but it says, like, it's perfect for you, because look, everything is blooming around you. Like, it's perfect for you. Like, it's even like you made your own career and your own path just for you. And they're saying, like, the fight is over now. The fight is over for you, in between, to decide what to do. Because I feel like there was a very strong, why they're seeing the heart and the mind, like there was a gap between the heart and the mind. Like, the heart wanted to do one stuff, but the mind was like thinking about the money, you know, all the logical, all the regular things, and it was like going to different parts. But now they're saying, like, this fight is over. Like, you are going to your path finally. You're starting a new journey. It's very connected with your career and how you make money. It's also connected that you have new people and new communities, but it's somehow it's more about you, like, personally, something very specific and personally made for you. It's very beautiful, actually, very specific, very unique. And they're saying, like, now it's over. Like, you are getting these two parts into one, and your heart goes with the mind, and the mind goes with the heart. Like, now they're working for you and not against you. Like, they're saying, like, they're working for you, not against you, and you are working for yourself, for your benefit, for your own good, not against yourself. And of course, it's given me, like, balance and equality and justice. Like, it's not even the balance, but it's like more like everything falls into right places. Like, the books go into the right shelves. Something like that everything goes in their perfect place, where they're supposed to be. Like, maybe all areas, maybe it can even be your own mind, your own self-esteem, your own look to the world, the thoughts that you have about yourself. Like, it seems like everything just goes to the right place, happens like naturally, and it balances out. Like, now it's a correct way, now it's a good way. Like, you don't have to fight anymore with yourself between trying to choose who you are, where do you belong, because I feel that you didn't find the place where you belong. You could do everything and be everywhere, but you didn't find the place where fulfills you. And when you found the place which fulfills you, there was a fight. Like, oh, is it good? Is it, will it bring me money? Like, is it what I'm doing important? Does it have any benefit? Is it good? Maybe even if it's from God, maybe you question that because you didn't want to put people in danger. You wanted to be very sure of what you're doing and what impact you're doing. Is your intuition right? Is your maybe readings right? Is your healing actually working? Like, it seemed to me like you checked a lot of stuff before you went to this journey. Like, you did your homework. Like, you needed to know all the details about the thing that you're doing, and you checked everything. Let's see what else the cards give us about this new journey of yours. What do you need to do? Maybe where to look to. What do you need to do now? Is it work harder, or is it to rest a bit? What to do with your mind, with your thoughts? What steps to take even, maybe? So sorry, I'm always shuffling, but I'm also channeling all the information. So it's kind of it's also like, also saying like, it's the time now. Like, now, maybe even before the time was good, but now they're saying now is the time. Like, maybe you are ready enough, maybe you're confident enough. Maybe you went through all the phases, you know, that you're into, that then you're out to, then you're still fighting, you're checking, you're doing all the necessary things. Again, I lost the card. And that finally, now is the time, the right time for you. Like, it happened. Even they say like everything is just on time. Everything is just on time. This card represents me that now you're going as fast as the rabbit. And the weird thing is that this rooster looks to me like, you know, like the painting we put on the wall. It seems like to me not even like your history, but like even like your own diploma, because of the knowledge that you gained, because of these past years. I'm hearing 3-4 years that you learned and understood and checked, and like now you feel like you have some kind of a diploma. The knowledge, the information, and now with that diploma you are free to go and you can make a big start. It seems like, you know, you did get the practice, you understood, you gained the knowledge about the thing that you do, you gained the knowledge about the problems maybe the people are facing, you understood some spiritual truths, you realized a lot of stuff. It's not even only beautiful stuff. It can be that you'll realize that there's a lot of lies in society, and especially in spiritual world. And you understood that, and now you have the knowledge, and now you're like looking at that diploma and you're going further with that. You feel confident enough finally about what you're doing and what you went through. Yeah, and it's like, it reminds me, you know, when you get a diploma and you put a hat on, it's like, and then you put this flowers on your head, and it's like a celebration for you. For example, like, yeah, you did it, like some kind of a learning, and some kind of a part is like done. And like, I think that you will be learning much more in the future, but like some starting part, like some kind of a, it's like a graduation for you, and that's what makes you move forward and blend in. And it's like some kind of a very big task is done, like you accomplished something already, and you feel that accomplishment in yourself, and you're finally accepting that you deserve the place to blend in. Because I think that you might have said a lot of no's, and you understood what you did not want to have or to be or to create. And like, I'm also hearing like you cleared a lot of stuff, like you actually, as I said, like you said a lot of no's, that you walked out of something, you did not agree with the way that it was going, and like you were getting out of that. Yeah, they're saying that there is a, now it's a time for a bit different chapter. Every chapter in our lives is different. It's not every time the same. Like, we have some time when we more rest. We have some time when we do more internal work, then we more do work outside of us. It's like some kind of a chapter is done, and you are it also reminds me a little bit of where you throw darts, and also then there we can see an animal hurt. What can be? Oh, it's about the healing. Yeah, it's about the healing, that you did some healing and you healed yourself. Because this also reminds me of something that is very on point, like, when you throw darts and you go to the straight to the middle, like straight to the top 10. And also it reminds me of a human cell. I don't know why, don't ask, it's like something that comes to my mind. And this means that we're made of cells. So basically, if we are healing, there's also cells working in that part. And they said like it was a very important healing that you did, a lot of work. It was badly like they're saying, like you were badly injured. I'm not talking about physical injuries, I'm talking about mental, emotional, spiritual injuries. And they said like, I don't know, this thing, like everything's right on top, like you did a lot of it, and it was very, very correct what you did, like very straight to the target. They think, oh, the target, this is the word I was looking for, straight to the target. Like everything that you did was like mwah, on top, like perfectly done, very, very on top, very straight into the target. Like you found the wounds that you didn't even know that you had. Like when we have some physical illnesses, we understand that there are physical injuries and that we have to heal our body and mind to heal. But there are some injuries that are not seen from the outside. They're very deeply inside. And they're saying like, you found them, like you were just walking like through the market and you knew where to stop and where to look to and what, for example, to buy. So for this example is like for what to heal. It also speaks to me a little bit intuitive eating somehow, that you felt what your body needed and you listened to that, and that also helped for you in the journey, and it will help you further. That eating of us special ingredients that you need. So it's very interesting. I think that you did a very correct healing on yourself. Like, I don't know if anybody was guiding you or like you knew it intuitively, but they're saying like, maybe, you know, maybe you did have some guidance and the spirit or ancestors showed you the wounds, but what you did is you actually looked at them. Like, you didn't avoid them, you didn't walk out from that. Like, you went, you took the arrows out and you healed it. And the thing with the arrows is like, also like, you know, while the arrow is in, they're telling me you cannot heal because it's still in you. And when you take out that arrow, the wound can heal. And the arrow might be anything. It might be a very hurtful events that happened to you, very dark things that happened to you, and you were not afraid to take out those arrows. You were not laying there with the arrows and with the bleeding injuries. Like, you took them out, and now your body and your mind and your soul is healing. That's why your also nutrition is important in this case, because it helps you heal. It helps you heal. And I think that what you did was very on point with the healing journey. Very on point. You knew exactly what to do. You were not afraid. Like, you went straight to the most hurtful things that most people would avoid or not even would like to see. They said like, you seem some nasty, you felt some nasty emotions, and at times it got you scared. There was times that you were scared and it shocked you, but either way, you still went up, standed up, and went forward. They see me like you found a way to heal yourself without more traumatizing yourself. So maybe there was a time that you went into the same traumas again and relived it, but seeing me that now you learn to heal it much more gently and much more careful without even more injuries. It's very interesting. And they saying like, yeah, the doors are open for you now. And I don't think that it came something from God, you know, or spirit, the green light for you to go with the new journey. I think that it was something in you that you did, and that you opened the doors for yourself. So I think that you should be much more grateful and understandable of work that you did. It's like, I see that you did a lot of work by yourself, and it's not like someone is granting you something. Like, you figured out everything by yourself. And it's an interesting way, because I feel that it's a long journey. It was a long journey. And it was not easy, but you were very devoted to it. very devoted to it. Like you know, like you thought that this is your main job and main duty in your life. That devotion, I feel like we have a devotion when we grow kids and when we have our projects and something like that, and families. So I see some kind of that devotion to that. So you should be really you should really appreciate your work, what you did, your time, your energy, of the things that you learned. And you might feel guilty that you wasted some time. That's in me. You might feel guilty that you wasted some time, that you did some unnecessary work, that you didn't need to do that. And you might feel that you're wasting time, or a regret that you didn't do it earlier. So let's see what we have on that, because I do feel some kind of a guilt. But it's not, yeah, what it's from, the guilt. That you didn't thought about it earlier, that you were avoidant, that you were trying to find other ways, and you feel like you should have just went to it and not do your homework. But let's see what we can do about it, because I feel some kind of a shame even before, but it's like before your spirit guides, or before, you know, someone not from this world, like someone who understands spirituality and understands your journey, and maybe even yourself, like you feel some kind of ashamed that you didn't realize it earlier, that you didn't do the right things, that you were very much of a, oh, how to see it, lost and going to the right, to the left, straight back, like you were chaotic in this. Okay, let's see what we have. Can it be explained? How for you to heal that shame and guilt, so it wouldn't be a part of your new journey, because I think that there's a baggage that you don't need. So let's see what we can find on that. What do you need to understand to get rid of the shame and guilt, so it wouldn't affect you into your journey? Sorry. Something about the freedom. Yeah, something about the freedom. With this, they're telling me like never, how to say it, nothing is never gone. Nothing is never gone. Like I usually say, when our ancestors be gone, they're still here, and the animals and the nature is still carrying the information about what happened. And it's not like it's gone. I don't know how to explain it. Sorry, I need some confirmation. When I do have a feeling, but I don't have the words for it. What will make you heal this guilt and shame? Yeah, because you also see like she's laying here, and this one is like flying above her, and I feel like she feels like she's judging her because she's here flying, and and the one is lying here, I don't know, injured or just lying on the floor, and she has some kind of a stick in her hand, which is, you know, she's not playing the guitar, like she's not traveling, she's just laying there. But it's like climbing, you know, you go upper and upper, step by step. And sometimes you stop, sometimes you want to see the view, sometimes you stop because you got scared. And then you're going to consider, do you want to climb further or do you want to climb down? Maybe there are times that you climb down because you cannot go through the fear. And then you do second time, third time, fifth time, whatever times you need. And they're saying that it's also like it's like a natural journey, because if we wouldn't have the fears, if we wouldn't have the objections, we would move much easier. But there are a lot of distractions that are working not like against us but surround us, and that's why it makes us reconsider. For example, like if you're climbing these ladders, let's say you don't know what's in there, but you go through the road and you see the ladders and you want to climb out, and then you climb at some point and you think, what's the time of climbing, what's the point of climbing if I will climb and I might be alone here? Like, but this is their people lives, you know, there are some birds and animals and people live and create families. What's the time, what's the point for me to go there? And then you stop and then you reconsider your values, your point of view. You have to feel your needs, you have to understand what you truly want to. And then maybe there is a time that you understand that, all right, I can climb, and I can understand that where I want to, I can climb down. And but I want to climb and I want to see, I want to learn, I want to have different perspective, because the higher you go, the view of the land changes, the horizon changes. And it's like they're saying, like it's very normal things to reconsider, and it's very, I don't have to say, it's like logical, like you understand that the decisions you make will impact your life, and you reconsider, like, is it truly like that's something that I want? It's like they're saying, like, and I feel like it's a very natural journey, like very natural things that people survive in this earth in these times, to reconsider everything, because we have a lot of information and we understand that we have to doubt sometimes everything we see and we hear. So they're saying that it's very hard to choose for you to have right decisions, because we have a lot of doubt. So this is the information. So I think this will help you to understand that everything that happened was for a reason for you. Like, you checked, you wanted to see, you wanted to experience something. Sometimes you wanted to stop and just to enjoy the view. Sometimes you wanted to walk down the ladders, and to take care of some plants and to watch the birds and just to sit in silence. Maybe do something different, maybe walk, maybe run. And that's an interesting example they're giving to me. Like, you don't have to go through the ladders at one time, like in one try. Like, you can climb up, then you can go down, and then the next time you climb a little bit further, you see also the view, you take care of some kind of a fear, then it's like, you know, step by step, like from time to time. Also, they're saying you cannot always be working on a boat, yeah? You cannot always move in the boat, you get tired. So sometimes you just sit in the boat, and you let the waves and the water carry you. Like, you don't have to do the work all the time. Sometimes the waves and the wind will carry you. So it's also important thing for you to do, maybe about the input that you put into your work, or somewhere like you have to take care of the point where you're going. You have to take care of the, I don't know, maybe you see the lighthouse, you know, and you're just making sure that you're going to the lighthouse, for example. But they're saying like, but also like water and wind is also helping you at some points, and then you don't have to do anything, and you can rest. And then when you feel that you have to do something because you're going to the other direction, then you move again, and then you make the right direction. So I think this will help you for the mental state that you don't have to be all the time thinking about your target and your, how to say, idea of what you should create and do. And sometimes you just move further and just, you know that at some point later, sooner or later, you will get to the lighthouse. And do not stress about it, and do not get tired, that you wouldn't get tired. And they're saying when you have a belief that you will reach the lighthouse, everything falls into places, and you get the help, and you will get to the lighthouse. You get the right wind, you get the right water, you get the right weather, you get the right direction. Like, if you believe that you will reach the lighthouse, everything happens for you to reach the lighthouse. So believing is very important in this case, and you don't have to fixate on the time that you lost, on the times that you went down from the ladder and went somewhere different. They're saying like, you can always understand that you hold the direction and you move further no matter what. And it will happen for you because you believe and you have your eyes on the final destination, and that's what you need. So we have also this card, very beautiful, butterfly and bears. So and again water, a lot of water. Let's see what there is the message. Something with the sounds. I think it might be connected with your voice, that when you make a specific sound, I'm hearing, nature also hears you. You have some kind of a special vibration or sound of your voice, and it gives a special vibration, and like, I don't know, it reminds me somehow of a dragon, and they're like, dragons comes in, butterflies look to you, even bears, like, you see they're like, these two like looking at you, like, and the butterfly is very close up, like close to you. So I'm hearing like you have a strong voice. That's interesting. And that voice is, even the dragons can hear it. I also feel of some kind of a status, that it's not only about the vibration and not only about the sound, it's also about some kind of a status that you have. And somehow, maybe even people and nature listens to you. You have some kind of a status and not a power. I don't like the word power. Influence? No. Okay, let's find the right word. It's like not even the confidence. It's like, I don't know how to explain. It's like status. Like when you talk, they know who is talking and they listen. Something with the leadership? Maybe leadership of some kind of? It seems like they know who you are and they listen to you. It's interesting. It's like through your journey and maybe through your soul's journey, not even this only lifetime, you proved something about your soul. And when they hear you, they know that they should listen to you. It's like, oh, it's very interesting. Like they feel your experience. They feel that you have a lot of wisdom, that your word is very powerful, that what you say will happen, or you know what will happen, or like and they trust you and they understand what you're saying and they're listening to you. Like they're not even looking like at you listening, but they trust your voice and trust your words and trust what you're trying to say. And I think that's very beautiful because even the nature like looks up like, oh, like she's talking, she has something to say, and like everything is just silence, like let her talk, something like that. Like, you know, when you have a leader, or you know, when a teacher starts to talk and the whole classroom goes silent, something like that. So understand the power of your voice, understand the power of your status and your wisdom and knowledge, because I'm hearing you're not the one that talks too much or something. Sometimes you just listen, and when you have something to say, like then everyone goes like shh, like, oh, she has something to we just better listen what she has to say, something like that. It's very funny energy. Like, or even if you get mad and if you talk you know, about the things that shouldn't be happening or should not happen, like everyone is like, oh, she got mad, like, you know, like not the fear, but like they understand that it's not a good omen that you got mad. Like, oh, it's like, oh, now we should just stay and freeze, and we hope that she wouldn't do anything to us because she's not happy. Your unhappiness can affect people very strongly if they feel that you are unhappy with their actions. And it can be also problems in society that you see that you don't like, and like everyone's like, ooh, what will happen now? It's very interesting. Okay, and let's have the last messages that we have for you. It's like, yeah, you go into the dark forest, you go into dark places, and you are not afraid of it. You are going straight to the target, you're going straight to the wounds, you're going straight to the dark forest, you're going to the darkest of times, and you are not even afraid of that. So I think because that deep down you know the power that you hold, but you have to acknowledge that, and you have to use it right, and you have to understand that power, so you wouldn't be afraid of anything else anymore. So just be very in your power and understand that everything will unfold just all right for you. Your new journey, your new beginning will connect everything, and it will even give you much more power, and you will feel much more stronger. You shouldn't hold of the guilt and the shame, because no one is judging you. No one is judging you. And they understand that, they respect and they understand that it's your free will and that you needed to make these choices for yourself, because it's your life and it's your decisions and you know the best way for you. Like, your free will is very, I don't know how to even say that, is very respected. And they know that if you say that now it's not the time, everybody will say, even your spirit guides will say, yep, okay, all right. Like, she knows, like she knows better. It's something that, as I'm saying, like, your word, your opinion, and your view is very respected. So it seems like you know your stuff, and it's not, it gives me, like, old wise soul that knows what she's doing. And they trust you, they trust your will, and they understand. They always step in when you need to, but they try to show you and give you things and give you information, just for you not to get too much distracted into this world, and they just give you gentle reminders. But they very respect your opinion on that. It's like that they shouldn't do any intervention if you do not allow. But if you allow, they will do the intervention. Like, it's like, but they also respect your position. Like, do you want to do the work now on yourself, or do you want us to help? Like, they're like trying to negotiate with you, like, so how do you want to do this now? Like, they're not saying like, oh, we do this now, and you just listen and you do. Maybe because they know that it doesn't work with you. But it's like an very strange negotiation happening. Like, if she says that now it's the time, then it means now it's the time. Like, they trust you. Like, okay, she knows what she's doing. So very beautiful reading, actually. I wish you the best of the luck of your new journey. Understand that everything will unfold just as it should be. Never be afraid to go into some places. Always know that you are protected. Understand the power of your voice and your free will and your opinion, and everything will be all right. So thank you, pile number 1, and see you next time. So hi, pile number 2. So you chose this stone, this very natural marble stone, and we will see what you have to know important about this healing journey, or where is it taking you, where should you see yourself in the future, what you need to know, understand, and be mindful of. So this was the first card under your stone, and it already shows me like something that you're getting a lot of knowledge now. And I think maybe this pile is much more of collecting the knowledge, not about the particular healing. And I think that these all readings are very connected, so I really recommend you to choose to see pile 1, because there I talk about what you did on your healing journey, and I think that it's important for you to understand your power and what you exactly did. So if it resonates, please go to part 1. and see what was before, what is unfolding now. And I think now that it's important to know what you have to do to go through this next phase. So we will see the other cards we have in this reading. So I already pre-shuffled for you just to save some time. So yes, already what comes to my mind is that you are very redirected now, and you have a guidance that is showing you, and you're getting the knowledge. It's like maybe even the knowledge about the future, the knowledge how to deal, some kind of a secrets, mysteries, something very, very connected with the future. Very connected with the future, with the knowing of the future. So we will connect all these cards for you. These two remind me of the past. So I think that you're also getting the information from the past that will benefit you in the future. You're also getting not even the knowledge, but some kind of understanding about experiences, even a craft, something very tangible, you know, like a craft, like tools to do something, knowledge to make something. Like, you know, when we go and we take courses and we learn to do specific thing, like for example, you want to make perfume, so you watch a video tutorial or something like that. You have to buy essential oils, you have to buy base oil, and you know, have to know the proportions, and you have to learn the craft. But in this case, is like you are getting the craft, like getting the knowledge how to make or do something that was already done, maybe by your ancestors. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Maybe from your ancestors. It's very interesting because I see past and future connected. Like, I think that when we build future, we also depend on the past. The past is the knowledge, the past is the experiences. It teaches us, it gives us wisdom, it helps us save time. It just makes our way easier. And I always, when I see this goat, it always comes to my mind as for protection, because when you see there is a circle of different grass around the goat, so it's like she's in some kind of a energy field, and wherever the goat walks, is like the energy field walks around her. It might be your own aura, your own some kind of a energetic field that you're always with it. Very interesting. These two cards, something like, it gives me some ancestral vibe, like they are teaching you and giving you the knowledge, the experience, and you might get some downloads about something, or understand, or even a pull to learn some craft, to learn some tool and how to implement it. Sorry, I have to get the message clear. Feels like I'm missing something, some kind of a card. I wanted to pull them last, but I think there is a route we have to go through. Yeah, you somehow might get some knowledge about the future events. Gut feeling even. Dreams. Something very strongly with the future. Maybe there's a part, if you go to part 1, maybe because you've healed a lot from the past. And it seems to me like now, as the past is healed, your future is opening. Like you can create the future to go further. You are creating the something to come next, not from the place of the past that happened before, so you wouldn't repeat any cycles. This is very strongly something about the future. Let's see. Stillness might be now in your field. Like, you know, when you load the ship before going into the sea, and he stays still here for a few days, maybe a week, and the ship is getting ready to go to the sea. So this might be now the energy for you that you are getting ready and go into the future. Like, I don't see anything now about the healing or that something you should do, because there was a problem in the first reading and I talked about it, how to solve it. But now I think there is a quite of a bright future going to further into your healing journey. Like there might be a lot of abundance. Community, some kind of special community that gathers around you. You might enjoy being alone in nature, and I think this is the part where it will always follow you, not because you have to heal anymore, but because it gives you very much of a wisdom and knowledge. And it might be even that you could get your knowledge and wisdom through the nature. Our ancestors usually very often talk with us through animals and nature. So it might be also a very good place for you to be, where you could learn new stuff and new techniques and new insights, like, you know, new magical insights for you to appear. Oh yes, there's something you know, I don't know if it's in every country, but when you put when you build a house to some part, and I think I'm not sure, I think when you build roof or just before the roof, that you put on this this thing, I forgot how it's called, on the house. So it's like marking a successful start of the building. And it said that when you go to that part and you put up on a roof, basically not the whole roof, but just, you know, the structure of the house, basically then it gets like an accessory, and it shows that it is almost successfully made because you went to the roof already. Like, you're not at the walls, you already at the roof. So basically it's like a very symbolic thing. We do, sometimes people celebrate, sometimes people even make a fire, and it's still a very strange cultural thing. but it happens till this day, especially when people build the houses by themselves. I mean, like, the construction companies do that, but they are owning the all the building period. So basically, it's like congratulation of a successful building that you already built. It might be literal with your future house if you would like to have it. It's also about the creating of your abundance. You know, our career, I think, it's my opinion, is much more of our road, and this road is very different to every people. Like, some people value the practice and knowledge they get from their professional life. Some of us, we very value our spiritual gifts and developing them, and it's also a work, but it's a different kind of. And it's, for me, it's like a successful building of something. Like, you are already at the rooftop, you know, and you are now just putting on top the roof, the walls, you know, like just building everything, like the structure, you're filling it in. But like, I'm hearing like the hardest part is done. Like, the start, you know, when you need a lot of documentation, when you need a lot of measurements, when you need to understand how to uh, how that house would look, what's the design, what's, you have to talk with the architecture, for example, and basically architect, sorry. And basically what happens is that when you are at that point, is like it already started, like you in the middle of it, and now it's the ending, but the hardest part is already done. Like it's, you have the structure, you have everything for the house to be finished, to be built. I'm hearing this because you have everything. You have walls, you have holes for the windows and doors, you have the whole design, you have the whole plan of the house. And basically now look, you're at the part where is the roof already been built, and now you have to just put on the structure, fill in the walls, you know, and put some material on the roof, fill in the windows, the doors. But basically it's like, I don't know, I feel very celebrated energy, like when we graduate and we feel celebrated. But this is some kind of a different, like, look at what you've built. I'm hearing like you can see, and you will see in the near future what have you already built. So I'm hearing this one, it's actually very beautiful, and I think it's something of because you have already done. So let's see what we have further in this reading about this. It's not even anymore about your healing. I think like it's more of a moving forward with what you know, and of course you getting another kind of a difference of knowledge, and you're still learning, but it's not that basically much more of a healing, I think. Yeah, it's also about using in your life two different energies, two of your different parts, and you making them work together. You might use your spiritual gifts and professional experience. You might use your professional experience and intuition, for example. You could use your personal knowledge and your professional knowledge. It's like you getting two things in one place, like you using both of it, not, and they are, I'm hearing like they are used equal. You're not going to either one side or either second side, like you using everything you have in your baggage for your goodness. Yeah, it's also about journey. I think, our life is always a journey. And the first pile was going into new beginning, a new journey. And this one, I think, is that it says that sometimes you have might just to stop, take a rest, get off the horse, let the horse eat, let yourself sit, eat, and you get back on the horse. Like, I think it's about you finding a balance to let yourself rest and let yourself go and travel. And you have to understand that every time that you hop off the horse, it does not mean that your travel ended, that your journey ended. It's saying like you cannot always non-stop move further. I mean, we move further every day, but I think is that they are talking about like there's also times when you're traveling and you need even the horse needs a rest, they say me. Like we sometimes do not understand our needness for rest, so they're saying like even the horse needs water and he needs to rest. They're saying also never to forget the magic and embrace the magic. Embrace the magic that you see, that you get yourself into, that you get to confirm and see. Never underestimate. Oh, they're also saying never underestimate your own magic and the magic that can happen. I think it's in this thing, like if you have any hard times and you ever try to doubt something, they saying like never forget the magic that you experienced and that you yet will be experiencing. Like they're saying like magic is everywhere, we just don't have to be afraid of it, because we might see and hear different things and understand that we are not capable of seeing and hearing everything, and when that happens we get scared. So they're saying just embrace the magic of the things that you see and that happens in your life, and enjoy them. Like just enjoy the magic and take a sip of that magic. Is like take it, take it in, enjoy it, fulfill yourself with the magical experiences. Let it flourish you. Like we live and we get emotions, we live with the relationships because we get good emotions, good vibe, and it's like you're getting that also from the magical experience. Like let it fulfill you. Like I'm seeing that like you're taking something in yourself, like you're drinking water and you're maybe in a lake and you're feeling the water that's coming onto you and you feel like your soul is washed. So this is the metaphor they're using, like embrace the magic and let it in. Something also about taking the help in. It might even be from your family and ancestors. And for sometimes for you would be like, oh, you have to be grown up already, you have to take care of yourself, you have to take care of them because they're older, for example, your parents, your grandparents. But you have to understand that it also fulfills them to help you, because they see what you've been through, they see what you're doing, they see your power, they see your influence, they see your heart, and they want to appreciate it and show that they're grateful for it. So it's very crazy. It's feeling like you're getting something back that you always wanted and needed, but now you're getting that because of what you did and because of your heart. And when you finally saw your own heart and you let it shine, basically they saw it too, and they're very, very happy that you are in their life and that they could call you and that they could talk to you. So also I know that you're very strong, I know that you help other people, but let take in the help even from elder people that you feel that you're not supposed to, but take it in because it's very important for them. They also feel very needed and they are worried and they want to help, and we shouldn't cut off people when they want to help us. We shouldn't be as stubborn, because think of yourself. When you feel happier, when you get the gift, or when you get the idea and you can gift a person something they really wanted. It can be something very, remember the feeling when you made some kind of a present to your mother or your father, and the joy that you feel in your heart. And look, I made this painting for you, and you made that painting with such love, with such joy. Like basically you feel much more happier even than your parents for getting the gift. But the point of you giving them the gift would give you the fulfillment and the joy and the freedom. So always remember that about them, other people. Always remember that about your family. I'm hearing like they see you. I'm hearing very strongly like they see you now for who you are. Like they truly see you, but maybe before you saw yourself, but like you see yourself, and you are they are proud, they are surprised even, but they see you, like they see what you are. And it's not about the status, it's not about the money, it's not about how good of a car you have. It's something like something unlocked in you, and now people can see it. It's beautiful, actually. Okay, so let's see what we have. The last card. And the last card and the explanation. I'm hearing like you how to explain it, like you shut off something, like from now on it's like I'm seeing like this bird is protecting the entrance to the next to the other side, and he's like protecting the entrance. And what they're saying is that now you will not let any negativity come through. Like now you're when you are stronger and much more healed, like you are protecting the entrance, and you are very wise now, and you will not anyone letting go through if it's not in your benefit. Like even you block it if it's even for yourself, and you can block it for other people. I think that your powers are getting stronger and you don't even know it. I think that you might think that you're not doing much of a work, but I think that your powers are getting much stronger, and that people that care to you, they're under your protection, and you're not letting anyone to go through near them. That's like, take for example that on this side, this is your close friends, family, community, maybe the people you helped for. It might be a lot of people. And now is like you're not like protecting them from this, because we all have free will, but you're not letting them go through near them. Very interesting. And you blocked something, and now you will not let it go through to you, and or even to your closed ones. I'm getting the word like powerful, like something in your power shifted, and you are much more powerful now. Like you don't even have to do much, but they can go through. Like this negative energy, bad energy. It's so interesting. I need more specification to this. I wanted to end this reading actually, but now I'm getting like I can't take a grasp of something. Like I understand what it's showing me, but I think there's something more. I feel like, is there something specific happened? Like something switched. Something is stopped in their tracks, I'm hearing. Yeah, something stopped, like we couldn't do anything more. Like something or someone is stopped in their tracks, and they just can't go through. They just can't go through. Like, no, you know, like, no, you're not coming through. I'm not letting you go through. Like, and they don't even talking. They're standing both in silence, and like he feels that he will not go through. Oh, what's with the dark forests? What are we having here? Some kind of a darkness is blocked. It's like it's not getting through anymore. Like it's blocked somehow. Maybe because of the healing that you did, that you don't have any more of that soft spots, you know. Wait, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Yeah, it's like, you know, there was a road, and you should go to the city, but then you have like some kind of a big fog, and then you can see, and you just can't see, and they get lost, and they can't go through because they get lost. So interesting. Like the same also, like dark forests, like something getting lost and not going through. Maybe you before felt very lost, and that feeling haunted you for your whole life, and now that energy is stopped in their tracks. Like they cannot go through now. They locked in, like that energy is just blocked, and I think you blocked it somehow. I think this is very huge part of the healing. Yeah, you block this energy very strongly, and now you don't have the feeling that you're lost. You have the feeling that you belong. And I think this is now a journey for you about creating the future, and it will also be very sorry. So, okay. So, hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So, this is the theme today about in what part you are in your healing journey. So, basically, the first card was this one, which was under your stone. And straight away, it goes something with very ancient, very from ancient times. Very old information, and when I saw this card, I thought of that you might have been healing something much more deeper than you, your past lives, or your ancestors' ancestors' lives and family lineage. So straight away it comes to me that you might reach another level into healing, where through your stories, maybe through your ancestor lines, you also touch country's history. You also touch some kind of a contract that was written in between countries, that made some changes in the system, in the religion, that did some had an influence. With this card, I think it's also very connected with you now starting to see the future without the influence of the past. Because we do understand that when we have some seeds planted from traumas and bad events and bad things that happened throughout our life, past life, family lineages, the history is not that beautiful. Not that, you know, like everything is just as pretty and smelly as the roses. It was not like that. And basically what happened is that we built future on the seeds that were planted, and we had some traumas, we had some bad events, we had some bad happenings, and we would build the future with the same cycles and beliefs, with an unhappy love, with a not forbidden love, especially with the forbidden relationships. And we are still carrying the cycles, and it's repeating itself again and again and again. And what happens is when we free out of that energy, you are now able to create different future without the smell, let's call it, of the past. Like something maybe that even the world have not ever seen, because it was never manifested. Something very specific for you, very different. As I said about the relationships and forbidden love, also very strongly with the happy families and forbidden love, where people were forced to marriage because of the status, because of the need, because their parents told to do so. Sorry, I'm mixing my words today. So it's very interesting that now it seems like you're healed a lot, and you're still healing on another level, what is connected with the nation, your culture, your country. And also you are now getting better into making your future better and different. And you know, this reminds me of a windmill, and what I'm seeing is that it suddenly stops and it starts to go the other way. Like, you know, the cycles happen again and again and again, and then you stop it, and then it starts to go other way, the way you want it, not because of the experiences your soul or your family had. Like something fresh, brand new. And also what we see here is also we see like happy lion and lioness, like something to coming back to the basic future as the creator intended us to live. Something like that. Like we're in a happy relationship, we marry what we want to marry, we have family, we have good vibes, we have good relationship and happiness. And it's something that we have to recreate, they're telling me, recreate again from the past. It's like you're creating new, but also you're taking some information from the past, from the ancient times, and you creating that was lost at some point of time. So what we see further, let me channel the message a little bit. Yeah, they're saying me that for now it might feel like it's a little bit maybe you're healing, you know, or something. I might have stopped a little bit, like you're not that deep into it. Maybe you're not getting the information or the dreams or the visions that, but it's like a little bit of a stop, because maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to rest a little bit, to think, to create. And yeah, you need some time now to create. So there, it's a little bit of stopping of that. And now you're investing and putting everything you know and everything you went through into the creating the future. So that's why it's a little bit of a stop for you, because maybe you have to take some action and implement the things that you learn. It might be, I don't know, if you write stories about what you went through, what you know. It might be making videos, putting somewhere that information, something like that. Collecting it. You know, when we study and we read a lot of articles, so something like that, that you put in some kind of place that, and that is shareable with others. Let's see further. Your healing journey. Yeah, of course, straight away the nature. So basically the nature really helps you in this healing journey. It is something with your voice, so your voice might be getting freer. You can talk with much more confidence. They're telling me that you will be able to talk with much more confidence and somehow be proud of what you know, what you went through, what you did, what you gathered through the healing journey. And they tell, and they're showing, you know, like the birds are listening to this guy and the animals, and they're telling me like, you will be heard, something like that. It's interesting, like you will be heard of what you have to say. You have a strong voice, they're telling me, and you will be heard because of that. Also about the butterfly is something like, yes, we have some time to enjoy a little bit. So it's like they're telling me like, enjoy the journey, like don't forget to enjoy the journey and understand that everything that needs to unfold will unfold. And it's a great wisdom that you have, and you can help others also to create different future, recreate old things from ancient times, before belief systems, before politics. I mean, like we can talk, even if we talk like that, something from the paganism, you know, or Veds. So basically where people was very in connection with the nature and the plants and the herbs and the food, and it was a whole different lifestyle. Yeah, they're saying like now it's a bit it's like a little bit of a separation from you to this baggage that you carry. So basically you have a protection over that, of the things that you carry, and they watching it, like, you know, they see what you're carrying, and there's a time when you need to put it in the shelves. But now it's a bit of a separation, because now you have to walk further, and not to work also again with the past and the healing, because now you have some stuff to do, something like that, because you're still on that, you know, hold, like you're still on the hold, like you need to a little bit just to hold and travel further, not to the past but to the future. It's very strongly connected with the future, different than the other piles. Let's see what we have here. Also some kind of a strange message, like, you know, someone is not like waiting for you, but someone is going to show up during the road and join you. Maybe you will have some help. Someone who would be gladly to join you and even open the new paths for you. It can be in various ways. They can give you ideas, they can give you direct chance to go to another channels, like some kind of a difference, like they will be gladly to open some doors for you, I'm hearing. Yeah, something like that. I'm not getting the energy, is it feminine or masculine? I don't think that's the point. But they will help you to open some doors. You know, it can be mental help, it can be spiritual help, it can be physical help, that they will have contacts and they will recommend you or something like that. But yes, you're getting some kind of a help. And you know, the funny thing is that when you go to the parrot will go next to you, like she will go through with you through that road. So it's interesting, because I think now you're at the part of the creating of the future for yourself, and also for other people. Understand that everything we create in our lives is an example for other people, so other people amplifies that. So it's not only about you and your family, it's also about other people that see you, hear about you, see your lifestyle, see that you put the seeds on and they're growing. So it's interesting thing for you to think about, is that it's a huge transformation, not only for you but also for other people, to see this as, for example. Yes, and the doors, some kind of I'm hearing some kind of a doors, like entrances, will be opened up for you, because you know there is a parrot on the entrance, and it's like there's some entrances that will be opened up for you, some kind of a channels, some kind of a communities, even maybe. It might be different, but something like that. Okay, so we hadn't talked about this card yet. Yeah, you see, it's also like he's having a one eye now. So like one straight eye, and he's looking forward, like he's going forward now to the future and what he wants to create. So it's okay now that you're a bit stopped, maybe with your visions and the information. It's because you don't need to be distracted by it. Now you have to put some energy into some kind of a physical work, and do and spread ideas, maybe talk with people, do what you do, continue what you do. You're doing great, you're doing okay, continue what you're doing. Do not worry about anything. You are creating the future. You cannot worry about something that you know how it will unfold. You can worry about the past because you know what happened, but about the future, sorry, there's no point to feel afraid, because you don't know exactly how it will unfold. And I'm hearing, let the life surprise you. Take in the miracles, take in the magic. Like, don't be so dry. They're telling me, like, take in the miracles that's happening just in front of your eyes. See them, be grateful, enjoy them. Like, take that heavy bag from your bag, that you have to do everything on your own and you have to do it perfectly, that there's a lot of competition, that you're not that perfect or not that special. They're saying, like, get that of that bag. Like, you don't need that. You need to understand that there's a paths that are opening up to you, and in your mission is to go further. Now you have to move on and go further. You know that everything that you need, every information, everything will come to you, and you will see it and you will feel it, and you will clear it out. Like, everything you need to know will come to you. But there are some days that you need to focus on creating the future. And everything, you have a question. I think that if you have a question, or if you have a doubt and you have a question about something, you know, oh, why is this happening on planet Earth? Or maybe, how does it work? Like, why is the relationships like that? I'm feeling like you're getting the answers quite quickly for that. And you can understand why things happen the way they happen. So they're saying, like, why would you worry? Like, everything will come to you as you need to. If it's not coming to you, maybe it's not that important now for you. Because I'm saying, like, the way I also do sessions is that the energy works. The energy does its work, so let her do the work. She knows better. And you don't need, how is that? You don't need special times when you do the healing, then the special time when you do the reading, the special times when you do something. It's like do by the feel, do impulsive, follow your impulsive thoughts, follow your that craziness when you just do because, oh yeah, why not? And like just have an impulse and do it. Don't think, don't worry about that. They're telling me like just do it, and everything will be just fine. So I see a lot of birds, so it's also it will give you a lot of freedom. The thing is that you do by your own time, understanding that it's okay to do by the feel, and it's okay to do it differently and do it by your own pace. And they're like, I don't know, they tell me like, don't you worry, like, don't you worry about anything. Like, just follow the impulses, follow the thoughts, do not have any expectations. Let the, oh, they tell me like, let the energy be free. Like, you know, when you make a video or a post or something like that, they tell me like, just imagine that you're putting your thoughts out, and that's all. You disconnect with them and then you move on, and then you do something different. They say to me like, don't close off the energy with worry, because it's locking the, it's like locks, you know. So they say to me like, just do it and let it go and forget about it. Like, just do the energy, do the work. Don't hold it with your fear. Do not hold the video, the information that you put out with the fear. They tell me like, let it go. Let the energy do its work and find the right people, the right situations, the right communities, something like that. Because the way I do this reading, I also know that it will find a right community, because it's, let me tell you something, it's not for everybody. Not everybody is in this pace of healing journey, okay? It's not that, oh, I did some healing, I went to the therapy psychologist, and now I'm good, I'm not looking at the future. I think it's a much bigger work that you did. And I think that you have to understand the work that you put onto. And all my readings is actually for very spiritual people, what I'm feeling and what I'm getting from the energy. It's not that very regular reading where, you know, oh yeah, you did a great healing, now you can create the future. There are actually very low people on earth that can create the future without the influence of the past. And do not repeat the cycles. It's not that many. It's not that many. I know that everybody talks about it, but you have to let go so much that you could create without the influence of the past, without the old belief systems, old fears. It's not that easy to do. We have to get rid of so much things from past lives, from ancestors, from family lives, from this life, from national things that happen for centuries in the countries, for masses of the people. I'm not talking 50, 100 people. I'm talking masses, for millions of people. Learn about your country's history. You will understand why it's so hard for people to create the future. Learn about your country's history, where you live and where is your bloodline. Know your family stories. We think that, oh, we live such a easy life, but we take so many from the past. We get all the things we get from the ancestors. They also try to alert us, to tell us the wisdom, to also to, you know, to say like, you have to understand what it does to a person. You have to realize what it have done to me. And even if they're not here, they always telling the stories. Every time I do a session, their ancestor comes and tells his story, what actually happened. And they're not because they're trying to make a good impression of themselves, because I really feel the energies. Because they want to tell you that, look what actually happened, and don't let it happen to you because it happened to me. So they're giving us wisdom. But without understanding that, without hearing our ancestors, we are a bit blind, and we don't understand why we repeat the cycles. Because also there was a seed, and it was planted, and it just grew. There's a seed of trauma, of fear, and it just grew. It just played with our minds and our ancestor minds. So yeah, but this healing journey of yours is very of putting everything you learned from the past, collecting it and putting into somewhere. And as I'm seeing these birds flying out, like, you know, let the information fly out. Like, it's time for you to now give the information to the world. It does not matter in what ways you do. It does not matter how you do it, but it's saying like, free it out, let it be heard, let it be seen, don't worry. And it's time now to show your wisdom, show your knowledge, what happened to you, what you learned and understood, because I'm feeling that this is not, these things that you learned, it's not from the books. It's not from the books. It's not because someone told you. You checked everything and you know, because you felt. Always follow the feeling. Always follow the feeling. When you have a doubt of something, always follow the feeling. When you have a meditation and you feel something is off, see what is off. Don't be afraid of it. Don't ignore it, but understand the feeling that something is off. So let it out, let it all free, like everything that you know, put into together, collect it and just put it out. Because it's important for the future creation. It's like the old ancient wisdom and some kind of a different future that we create. So it's important now. So for you, this healing is about, it will heal your confidence even, I can tell that. Even your confidence, because you're now finally putting everything you know out to the world and you're not afraid of it. Because you healed enough for the world to see. And you gathered a lot of information. You gathered a lot of stuff that came through you and through your seeings, they're saying that, trust that, and it's giving you a lot of confidence that you are finally owning your experience and you're finally owning your knowledge. And it's a very proudful feeling that I feel, is like you're owning your own truth, because you know, you checked it, not one time, not two times, you checked it a lot of times. You know that you have a very strong feeling, you know that everything can be given to you. All the information that you need will be given to you. So just trust that and realize that it's about freeing people from the past, that they could create a different future. And you have to make the wheel start to go another way. Wonderful thing that I'm saying, very powerful. I think that you can feel it even in my voice, very powerful. Very strong energy, very powerful. It's like justice. She's sure of what she's saying. She knows. She knows the information. She trusts her feeling. She does not she does not let any doubt come into her mind. She knows what she's doing. It's very, as I said, confident, very brave energy. But it's not angry, it's not mad, it's not aggressive. It's also very warm, but it's powerful. I don't know. And this reading, I feel the power. Like, it's very when you are proud of yourself and your story and your knowledge and the things that you gathered by yourself, not because someone wrote it from years and years ago, the same stuff again, again, and again, and again. It's something not that was written. Of course, there can be some similarities, but I don't know, they telling me you made a new template. You made a new template for something. So I think this is your creation, what you did. And I think it's beautiful. So please just keep doing that. Keep working on that. Go further. Do not stop. Do not stop yourself. Do not stop your good ideas. Do not fear of them. If you have some random feeling, do it. That's all. So thank you, pile number 3, very much. And I hope that I will see you in other readings. And please, if you want to have some information about your ancestors' line or your past, you can always contact me. And all the information is in the description. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day.